Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's W-O-R-I-M-I, on whose traditional lands these videos are made. Welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, entertainment only. What am I having a look in this video? I am going to have a look at the retired FBI organisation potentially mobilising. So this is the Society of Former Special Agents of the FBI. It was established in 1937 and it is a private non-profit organisation, not actually connected with the FBI itself. So it doesn't come under any government rulings at all. So what I want to have a look at, well, first of all, for those that are interested, there's quite a long video, but it's really worth the watch with AOC that I've posted on my posts section. So if you click on maighstirtarot under any video, it will take you to the main page and you'll see posts. Great video about what you can do and in regard and what the Democrats are doing, etc. Just very quickly, I just want to put out there that a lot of what happened in the last 2 weeks was undertaken while Congress was in recession. The Congress members had all flown home. They were working in their own personal districts. The wheels fell completely off back in Washington, as we know. And what has happened is these members, these representatives have been frantically finishing off what they were doing in the area where their constituents are and have been flying back to Washington. So if it feels like the Dems in Washington weren't doing anything for about 3, 4, 5 days, something along those lines, that's why, because they simply weren't there and advantage was taken of the fact that they weren't there. So I just want to put that out there. Also, the mainstream media is reporting thousands protesting yesterday. Well, I've seen some videos and it sure looked like tens of thousands, not just thousands. Would have liked to have seen millions, but we're in a different era at the moment. So, I'm just looking at my notes here of things that I wanted to mention. Um, Oh, yeah. Okay, I just want to mention a few. Oh, first of all, Telstra sales year on year have dropped about 60% over Europe and down to 0.6% of car sales in Germany, Europe. But I just wanted to mention quite a number of you have asked me to have a look at Barron. I'm not going to. The reason being is, yes, he's 18. Yes, he is technically an adult now. But young men don't actually form their frontal lobe properly and where they actually fully understand actions and consequences until they're about 26 to 28, which is why young male drivers, find themselves in a big pickle a lot of the time. But I'm not going to read on him as well because I'm just going to put it out there that I was contemplating it, and then I got a vision of Baron finding himself on the wrong end of a pointy implement um, in some sort of shady location and potentially not surviving. So I'm just going to put that out there. I feel very uncomfortable. It's sort of a gut pointy connection, and I'll leave your imagination to the rest of it. I was actually talking to one of my viewers who asked me to do a reading on it. I said, well, I don't really feel comfortable because of this vision that I've got. And she said, OMG, she has had exactly the same vision. So I'm just going to let that play. I can't give you a time frame for it, but just putting it out there. Okay. Don't wish ill on anybody. I can't help what's being brought through. Okay, what I want to have a look at is I want to have a look at the retired FBI organisation. I get the feeling that they may be mobilising. The reason I say that is they are a private non-profit and not connected to the FBI organisation. However, 6 senior FBIs have been ordered to resign and or to retire. several hundred of FBI agents that are that had been involved in investigating the January the 6th, because that was their job, have been ordered to identify themselves and resign, etc., by Felon 45. However, what's happening is they are suing Felon 45 to not be identified, not stand their jobs, and part of the documentation that has gone in regards to suing Felon 45 is that they are actually not identified. The only identification is that there's about 4,000 of them that have had their certain details turned over to the Justice Department, but it is their title, the title at the time of the investigations, their roles, the date of activity, their current office, basically a employee ID number, and but there are no identifying features in regards to these employees. So I'm just going to put it out there. I just want to have a look. I'm going to have a look at the case itself, but I'm also going to have a look at the do not take on the retired FBI organisation. So I'm using the Lightseers Tarot. Let's have a look. I think I said entertainment only. So I just want to have a look. I just feel good about this. So I'm using the Lightseers Tarot, which is a lovely deck. Let's have a look. Is the retired, show me the energies of the retired FBI organisation members, so the Society of Former Special Agents of the FBI. Show me the energies of this non-profit private organisation. What's the energies of them given the current demands being made by Felon 45 to, I'm just going to put it out there, and I've done a reading on this forever ago when we were discussing the stolen documents case. There were a number of CIA agents who were mysteriously had their cover blown and were unalived when a certain person was out of the White House and had stolen documents. Now, these guys have a brotherhood that is not to be messed with. And I would say the FDI were pretty much aware of what went down there. So, there is no love lost, is what I'm going to say. There is no love lost between the FBI and Felon 45, especially these older agents who may have retired over the last 4 years. Okay, I'm getting wildfire. Word. Okay, thank you. Grapevine, wildfire. Okay, word got through. Spread like wildfire along the grapevine of both serving and retired FBI agents of what happened. So show me, what is the energy of the Society of Former Special Agents of the FBI? Show me the energy with what is currently happening in the office. What is their energy? It's a slightly different layout. Show me the energy of the Society of Former Special Agents of the FBI, given the orders to 6 seniors and 4,000 other ranks. Come on down, let's have a look. 4 of Wands. Okay. These are the agents that are out and they aren't going back. So I'm asking about the energy. So this is the signifier. What we've got here is the banding together of the former special agents of the FBI. What you've got there in the background is a cavernous dark tent with four wands around it. And what the four wands indicate is messaging, trying to draw them back into the darkness, but they're staying out in the light. Okay. Let's see where this goes. The second signifier, the Ten of Swords, the end of a cycle, letting go of the truth and stepping over into a new horizon. So this is I'm getting the feeling that these two signifiers are the retirement, stepping away from the secret and the darkness, letting go of the fighting for truth and reality, and stepping into a new beginning. So, okay, these are the two signifiers. This is the retirement. The energy, though, that's going on behind the scenes is the Chariot. This is very much about harnessing the horses up to the, well, it's not a chariot. What is it? It's a carriage. That was the word I was after. To the carriage, and leaping aboard and taking control and directing the horses while they're in motion. So I'm feeling from this that the former FBI, retired FBI organisation is mobilising. There's a real mobilising feel about this card. So I've got that little mouse mat poking in there it's where my light sensor is. Slightly older computer. It was an expensive gaming computer back in the day, and then it sat in the cupboard for quite a while. But okay, so this is, to me, mobilising. The King of Cups. It's my Joe Biden card. But it's also an emotionally mature, negotiated diplomat, can be going with the flow. But this is the energies behind the scenes. I'm wondering whether Joe Biden is in contact with them. It's almost like investigations happening behind the scenes. Let's see where this goes. The world stage, opening doors on the world stage, bringing things full cycle. Okay, coming out of this Biden card, we've got the Two of Swords. A difficult decision needs to be made. The blindfold needs to be taken off. And a decision needs to be made about which path forward to take. The karma hanging over. Look at these major arcana across here. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. There is change coming. Another major arcana, the High Priestess. Tapping into the secret network. Secrets behind the scenes that will be revealed. Okay. Right, Three of Pentacles. Determined hard work happening behind the scenes. Again, a Two. Stepping out of the comfort zone on the world stage. Having to make decisions about the information. This is about potential legal or simply bringing the truth forward. Again, it's also the Three of Pentacles is also my dark money card as well. But I'm feeling more it's almost like, if you say a shadow government, it's got the feels of a shadow FBI. Fully exposing things, fully exposing. And then we've got the Six of Cups. Turning attention to what is not being looked at. So on the surface, pouring everything into this insatiable dark hole, expecting the light to come to the surface. But there's something that's not being looked at. And it's to do with overseas connections. But they're playing close to their chest with the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, just sitting back for the moment, and then we've got Justice coming forward. Oh, seriously? On the base. Part of the current administration, tearing down, working together with others, the Star of Hope and Healing, the VP, the New Start, exposing, and again we've got on the world stage, the Empress. Can be the Russia card, but not in this particular deck. This is very much about birthing something new on the world stage. I'm going to have a quick ask about whether I didn't even look to see whether there was a society of former CIA agents. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, but are they working together? Are the Society of Former Special Agents of the FBI working with a group of former CIA agents? There's work going on behind the scenes to working together to rebalance what's happening. So show me. It's almost, as I said, it's like a shadow secret see a shadow intelligence agencies. Let's have a look. They cannot be touched. Show me. They're not necessarily all old dudes. Show me. Show me. It's a bit like, I'm sure you've got it in other countries. I know in Australia, New Zealand they have. I think it's the RSL in New Zealand, RSL in Australia and RSA in New Zealand. The Returned Servicemen's Associations. They have lots of other little organisations. It doesn't matter on the age for returned service personnel, but show me, are the former special agents of the FBI. What's that card? That's a wrong deck card there. That is a wrong deck card. That's my runic tarot card. What is it doing in my Lightseers deck? Because obviously for this reading it needed to be there. So working with others behind the scenes. Manifesting, creating, bringing forth about the steal, about the betrayal, the steal. You've got the Empress, the world stage. Again, different order, same cards. Look at these major arcana. Something significantly changing. Smoke and mirrors, clouding the judgment, and then a powerful message being brought forward. Working in the, and on the bottom we've got the High Priestess again, secrets. We've got Judgment card, and we got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, sorry. We've got the disappointment with loss, the Four of Cups, but there's something here that's being offered that's not yet been revealed. My Harris card and the Ace of Pentacles, the new opportunity being offered. How on earth did that get in the wrong deck? I have no idea, but that's now popped up with both. And this is FBI, CIA. I'm going to pop that card to the side because I'm just going to say it does not belong, but that's really unusual that it's in the wrong deck. Who's the third agency here? Betrayal, treason, and sharing back and forth. MI5, MI6, the French, or the Five Eyes, three working together. Internationally, three organisations internationally working together. Wow. So show me, I'll put that aside for the moment. So yeah, three. There's three organisations similarly working together on this. So show me, is there an organisation of former CIA agents, just to confirm, are they working with former FBI agents? Two of Pentacles. This is my election steal card, or the election manipulation. Show me former CIA agents. The Magician. Bringing forward something powerful and new. I don't know who they're working with though. The Nine of Pentacles, independent. The independent, because I bet you they've still all got contacts. And then you've got the Star, the Star of Hope and Healing, and the Best of Democracy, and then the Queen of Cups. A lot of information coming forward very quickly from overseas. The inspirational female. This is my Avril Haines card, but it could be any female that's bringing forth this information. Not quite there yet. They've got most of it. But they need to then take the steps to bring this about. Again, not quite there yet with the Hanged Man. When they're ready, they'll be bringing it with the Eight of Cups. Walking away from what does not serve them to this new beginning. And again, they're outside the darkness of the tent, bringing forward information with the Page of Pentacles and the Tower card. And then the Ace of Swords. And then the King of Swords. And then the harsh truth coming. Slow and steady progress forward. But this is world stage stuff. Exposure on the world stage. The reason why I keep saying this is taking so long is because it's not just the US. On the bottom, we've got Judgment, we've got Seven of Pentacles, planting the seeds, reaping the harvest along the networks, and then we've got the Justice card. Okay. That was a bit of a, oh, yeah, sorry, puppy dog fast asleep. That was a bit of a gossipy read. Wonder who, I'm gonna put that over there with my runic tarot. Yeah, working together with others to bring this forward. As I split the deck, I do. Okay. MI5, MI6, the French, the Germans. I don't know who they're working with, but I'm getting that they're working. 3 groups working together as a shadow intelligence agency. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I just had a gut feeling about it, and the cards are confirming. Okay, love to you all. Take care.